I look so BuzzFeed millennial. Um, what's that one? I guess I just look like Sophia Nygaard right now. Welcome to the alien spaceship. Hi. For those who don't know, my name is Mercy, and I am the HAIC, aka the head alien in charge, and you are being abducted. Well, you already abducted because like you're already here, but it's okay. You're gonna have fun. We have vitamin water. This isn't sponsored, so that's how you know the love is like genuine. I hope you can't hear the straw just tapping the bottle as I continue to talk. Today I woke up feeling something new. I I don't know about you, but I felt 22 today when I woke up. And I was like, I simply have to run to my spaceship, land on Earth, and yap someone's ear off about how I've just felt as a 22-year-old and dealing with like 22-year-old life and like my 22-year-old responsibilities. But this morning, I woke up. I woke up and I said, you know what? Today, I don't have to go to work, but I do have to go to class. And I do have to get shoes for my job. So I have to spend my entire day surrounded by school and work, and then I have to come and make my YouTube video. And this is still like, I love my YouTube videos. This is definitely fun for me, but it is still a form of like me working towards something. So I said, okay, I woke up. I thought about work. I went to get the thing for my job. Then I went to class. Then I went to another class. Then I had to switch my major. Then I had to do a quiz to switch my major. Then I came home. Then I thought more about school. I set up my camera. I was like, okay, no, I have to work on this. I have to re record the video because I have no more time in my schedule between editing this video and getting it up by Friday. That's going to work. So it's safe to say, I've been spending my entire day thinking about some type of like work related context. And I'm like, yeah, I'm 22. It's official. I'm 22 years old. And I was like, you know what? Today we're going to sit and we're going to talk about the things that I've just learned as a 22-year-old because I feel like there is such a stark difference between being 18 and 22 that people don't really talk about. I mean, like, people talk about like graduating at 22, but like I'm on like my fifth year of college, so I'm not I'm not one of those. So like my 22-year-old little lifestyle is looking a little different than a traditional, American lifestyle, but I still have garnered some tidbits of wisdom as someone who just, has been outside and as someone who just loves and as someone who just does new things and makes new discoveries. I decided to compile 22 things I've learned as this young adult. I've just had these breakthroughs that I am about to share. So without further ado, together, let's feel 22. Ooh. Now I wrote these down like pretty randomly. Like it was just like it's some things that are gonna be like inspiring and like wise and like yes, I guess me as a 22-year-old telling my younger people watching this like things you're gonna have to like deal with at 22. Not even like in a bad way, just in like a you're just gonna have to deal with this a little bit. And I guess people who are like older, like I don't know, just like things that are like, oh, like, I never thought about that before. Just like little philosophies and all of that. And then I do just have some things that are just like, you know what, this is a little personal to me. Maybe only I'm gonna really understand why I wrote this, but like, I still wrote it. Shit. So, without further ado, number one is if I'm hanging with someone I just met and pull out a and you start feeling bad slash acting like it's transactional, I think you're a cop. And I wrote that down. That's the first thing I wrote down on this little sheet that I made. That's the thing that inspired this entire video. Cause that is just like I know this is like I sound like the biggest 22-year-old right now, but that's just like the main thing I've been feeling as I've turned this age. Like And maybe it's because like I just can go outside more. I was really like closed in, just like I don't go to parties and all that like when I was a teenager. But it's just been like a weird transition from going like, okay, like I'm 17, 18, doing my doja, doing my thing. I'm used to a world where it's like this is something that it's a friendship thing. It brings us all together. We're all gonna do it. X, Y, and Z. As I started getting older, I feel it's when I started meeting people who were super like, you want me to, smoke some of your stuff? Oh no, I just can never do that. I can never do that. I'll give you my foot. I'll give you my firstborn child. Oh really? Oh no, I appreciate. No, I can't. Though think that's okay. I guess I'll do it. Like just just like my thing is the fact that like it's just such a vibe killer. I think that's why I'm so like hard on it and like why it's like my number one thing. Like if we're hanging out at a party, we're dancing, we're vibing, I'm feeling you, you feeling me. It doesn't have to be in that way, but just in like a vibe type of way. We're vibing. And I'm outside and I pull out my thing. Why would I sit here and smoke this entire thing in your face? In your face. That doesn't when has that ever happened to you? If that has happened to you, then I am so sorry. And you should have like grabbed it out of that person's hand. Like that you shouldn't have not allowed that shit. You should have been like, that don't fly over here. That don't fly over here. You go around the corner, you do a little lap, do your thing, and then you come back to my face. Don't ever just and I'm right there and you said you can't give me none. I've never had that happen to me before. And if it has happened to you, you need to take a stand. You need to put your foot down. You need to tell people not to treat you like that. So I say that to say, when has this ever happened to you? Like it's happened to you to the point where like you're over here feeling like guilty as hell that I'm offering you some. Just take it. Take it. Now I really want to give it to you because now I'm like, oh, you need it. Like you need it. Because why are you stressed? You're stressing me. This is a fun environment. I can't stand when people do that. I can't stand when people do it. And like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll take whatever they're trying to get me. Because like, I don't know. Like, whatever you're trying to give me, I'll take it. Because it's like at the end of the day, like free stuff is free stuff. But like I would never like I am not that like who what? That shit makes me sad. And I've had a friend because I talked to my friend about this because I was like that pissed about it, and they were like, "Oh, well, I guess it's like a whole like money is tight nowadays and everything like that. Money tight, bitch. This one joint. You know how much weed is in one joint? Be fucking for real." So I can't stand when people do that, and that's my number one. That's my number one thing I learned at 22. That if you do that, I genuinely don't mess with you. I think you're a cop, and let's like we should just not be friends because you scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Number two is don't tell anyone who you're dating until you're engaged. Yeah. Yeah, and I stand by it. I stand by it. Um, you, there are only two sets of people in my life. Like two sets of like people in terms of like my friends who I will tell like, hey, in this new relationship, this the person, this the name, save the date. Like those are only two people that I will tell that to. Everyone else, when you see me with the little wedding ring post, when I get my nails done and you just see this, wait, hold on, mine is this ring. Hold on. When y'all get a glimpse of that life, that's when you'll know. That's when y'all would know. Other than that, I will be single for 10 years. You will be like, you never date anyone ex. I'm be like Shane fucking Hollander. Y'all gonna start thinking like, damn, like I don't. Well, you already know that I like. So it's not even gonna be like, damn, like you gay or something like that. It's just gonna be like, damn, like are you like okay? Like y'all just gonna have to start thinking that like I just like found like some peace. Like I was just on like my nun shit and was just like I'm married to God and like that's just what it is, y'all. I've never been in a relationship. That's my motto in life. My motto in life is that I've never been in a relationship. I've never had ex. I've never had an ex, you guys. I've never dated anyone ever. You know why? Because I can just say that and that can become a reality. So when I'm like 28 and I may or may not be like 6 years in a relationship, we're sharing an apartment, X, Y, and Z, you will never know. no one will ever know. And one is my homegirl. That's been my homegirl since I was 14. She can know all she wants. Like, of course she can know. What the fuck? And the other set of people are my friends that I met my freshman year of college. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry for someone who loves me and is my friend and had to watch this, but y'all will never know. I'm not telling anybody. And my main thing is the fact that, like, one, no one's ever gonna be satisfied with your partner, especially if you go around and tell everybody every motherfucking thing. Unless your person you're dating looks like fucking like Damon Idris and they have a multi-million job and I don't fucking know. It's just like people just hold their friends, partners up to like such high standards, which is really good. It's a really good thing. But at the same time, it can also be like just damaging in the sense that like I'm an adult. I do know what I want and who I want. So like why would I need you nitpicking every single thing about this person and not trying to get on the people that I'm in cahoots with? But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you ever just like see someone get in a relationship and your friends are just like, oh, and this person does this and they like them. Really, I'm surprised because they do this and X, Y, and Z. And it's like these are such like non-issues. Like it's just such things that like you don't prefer. But like I don't see this person like being abused. I can't see this person like being mean to our friends. So like let's lay off a little bit. That's why I'm not telling no mother effing body, no mother effing body. It's also the fact that like when you give a mouse a cookie, like it gets to that philosophy real quick. When you give a mouse a cookie, you tell someone, "Oh yeah, I'm in a relationship with X, Y, and Z, and X, Y, and Z." They just want to know more and more and more and more. Everyone wants to be fucking Oprah apparently when they find out that like someone's in a relationship. Like you just want to be the one person that's like, I don't tell anyone this about our relationship, but like everyone's just waiting for them to receive that moment. And it's like if everyone wants that moment, everyone's gonna know your business and everyone's just gonna know everything about your relationship, which is something that is like private between you and some other person. Now I hope it's a healthy little private relationship, but at the same time it's like, this is mine, that's yours. If you don't like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like the idea of like telling people like, oh, this happened. Like I wouldn't even want people to know my partner's fucking hobbies. Like I don't want to hear nothing. Like I just get super defensive. I get super defensive. I don't like people joking about the person that I'm with. I just like it just I don't know, to me it's just such a personal thing to be in a relationship with someone. So it's like it just being like the talk of the town, even though it's not like a totally negative thing, it just does not rock my boat. And even when people just know like two things about the person I'm with, like, I don't know, not saying that they find a way to like make fun of it. That's just not people I hang out with, but like it's always like just a bigger conversation and like let me be with the wrong person at that time. Oh, now everyone just think I'm a dumb bitch. Like when it's just like I'm figuring myself out. Like no, y'all, two sets of people. Everybody else, just married. Like that's what you getting out of me. I finished the vitamin water. In case y'all was like wondering what happened with that. My next one is I'm weird and no one will get me and no one is meant to. Mm. We're going like who says you not perfect? Who says you not worth it? Who said you're the only one that's hurting? We're going full Disney Channel with it. Hashtag be weird, guys. Be hashtag weird. Yeah, I as when I was like a teenager, when I was a kid, it was like annoying when I was weird. Then you become like a middle schooler and it's just like the norm to be weird. Like everyone's fucking weird at 12 years old, so it's not that crazy. Then you become like a teenager and it's cool to be weird. Like, oh, like you have a septum piercing and like you're freaking 14. Like, oh my god, you're so cool. And oh my god, you like this video game and you like this, that, and the third. Oh my god, you're so cool, you're so quirky, you're so weird. That's why it's like a good thing to be weird when you're like a teenager, because like people just kind of like look at it as a quirky little cute trait. Then I became an adult. Then I hit like 21 and being weird wasn't really cute no more. Like that was like last year, I know, but I promise you, being weird at like 22 is a big no no. Is a big no no. Nobody like that. Nobody like that. People, I feel like at this age, people just expect me to like have gotten normal at this time. And when I say that, I mean like just like family, um, not friends, but just like people that I experienced more just throughout my life. Like, people at my job, like when it was like I was like 19, I was like, oh, like the cute little 19-year-old quirky weirdo I work with, like, oh, that's adorable. You, oh my god, I spilled my water. No, yes, I did. I spilled all my water. That's so great. But it was like, you're the cute little kooky 19-year-old and X, Y, and Z, and oh, you're so weird, and I don't really get you, but that's just the youth. Then you turn 22 and you're still weird. Oh, they're like, when are you gonna like grow the fuck up? Like, that's the world has literally been like to me. So like, when are you gonna like stop being like silly and like a goofball? And it's like, I never planned on stop being silly and a goofball, but people, they don't like it. The world don't like it, and that's something I learned at 22. Because now I genuinely get stares. And the craziest part is I don't even consider myself a weirdo. I think other people are weird. And let me tell you why I call myself weird. Because everyone else calls me weird, and I never saw that trait in me. I just always saw myself as someone who was like just doing I be doing what I want. It's a pickup in the front with a jump in the front, pick the kill in jump. No, but I just been seeing myself as like someone who just does what I want. Like I like it. I like it. I want to do it. I go for it. Right? Right. People think that's weird. And I'm like, I don't think it's weird just having taste, knowing what's nice and what's not, like just like preference and like having a big personality. Like, I'm sorry that like I have a very unapologetic aura to myself, and like you're not used to that because like that's the only thing that's been weighing you down and like keeping you trapped on the inside. But I don't have that, and that don't make me weird. That don't make me weird. So I've never considered myself weird, but people tell me that I'm weird. And people usually say like, oh, we don't mean it in like a bad way. Like, it's like a in a good faith way, but like why would you tell someone that you think they're weird? Like, I've had people be like, oh my god, like I just think you're so weird. Like, you're just so weird. And it's like I'm like 20 and it's like I'm not weird. This is just like who I am. And I get that you mean it. Maybe you want to use the word like kooky, quirky. I don't know. But they be telling me that I'm the first me that they've ever met. And I guess that's the middle ground we're gonna meet on. That's the middle ground between you saying that like I'm weird and trying to like get your point across and me accepting that. Like, that's the only thing you can say that wraps it up. So yeah. Some people just not gonna like me. Some people just not gonna like me because I'm silly, fun, and everything they not. Eh. Anyways. Next one. Number four. When someone tells you about their trauma within the first month or so of knowing you, run. Yeah. That's like, that honestly should be number one. Like, honestly, like, fuck what I said earlier. Fuck what I said earlier. That's number one. I don't know. I think it's like the whole ego thing that I can have sometimes, and like the sense that like, oh, I'm like, of course this person who's only known me for like 2 weeks, sees me as someone they can take comfort in, and telling me all about their traumas and why they're the way they are and why they're so broken and so damned, and of course their experience is way worse than mine, and I should just let them sit and talk about it, cause of course they just need someone to cry on. They just need me. They just want me. It's me. Me. You're choosing me. Baby, if it wasn't gonna be you, it was gonna be the other person that gave them an ear. It was gonna be the other person they felt they could manipulate. If it wasn't gonna be you, it would have been someone else. You're not special just because someone trauma dumps on you after just meeting you. That's someone who needs help and they're looking around for someone to be their mommy. And they're like, "Can you be my mommy and help me? Because I'm traumatized." That is a baby duck walking around with a blindfold on. They are just fine. They just looking for a shoulder crying baby. It's nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with how such of an amazing person you are and how you're just someone who's willing to listen. That's why they came to you and X, Y, and Z. No, they looking for someone who they can trauma dump on, make be their mommy, and then manipulate. And then when it comes to like, well, well, I tried to make everything right for you and I made you a cake and I saw that you were depressed, so I made your bed and cleaned your room and like, you couldn't even like come to like my birthday party and all that. It becomes stuff like that. And then that's when it's like, oh yeah, like remember all the things I told you about like my mom and all of that. I don't know, I just woke up that morning like on your birthday party and like I just thought about her and then I called her, had an emotional conversation about her, and I just spazzed out, and I couldn't make it to your birthday because of that. Remember when I couldn't do the bare minimum for you, even though you do the absolute utmost for me because I had to put myself first. That's what they're saying, and that's what they're always going to eventually say at some point. That's why they told you that. They told you that, so it's no expectation. I'm someone who's broken and damned. Don't expect me to do nothing for you. But you should do everything for me. Yes, because I, the broken and damned person, lived the worst life that could have ever like walked on this earth. Run, bulletproof, run, na 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 na, run. Does she run, run, run? Na, 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 na. Who run the world? What other songs got run? Run, run, Rudolph. Run. Run. Next one. Oh, also, I said, if someone says they have BPD, believe them. And not like if they have BPD, like automatically they're like destined for like terribleness, but like if they have BPD undiagnosed and they tell you, shout out to the undiagnosed, well, not undiagnosed, I mean unmedicated. If someone tell you they got BPD and unmedicated, just like not saying video people who are unmedicated with BPD don't deserve friendships and like love and care, but like they definitely do deserve to have an environment of people that understand their mental illness. And I think if you have someone who in your life who's like, yeah, I have BPD and like I'm not on meds, you have to understand what BPD is because it can be intense. Like it is not no fool's gold. Like maybe. So that's what I have to say for that. My next one, which is like what, number five, I believe. I wrote a lot of people partake in. That's what I said. I said a lot of people partake in hierarchy because that's all they have. Yeah. People are losers. You know how many people I've met, and I'm like, oh my god, like, you have such like the perfect friends and all that. Like, I become freaking Olivia Rodrigo and like the jealousy when she's like, oh, your friends are so cool. You go out every night in your daddy's nice car. Yeah, you're living the life. You got a pretty face, pretty boyfriend too. I want to be you so bad, and I don't even know you. All I see is who I should be. Happier, prettier, jealousy. The amount of people I've met, but IRL, who I like felt that towards, and I've been like, damn, like your life just looks so amazing. You you just seem so great and everything's just so cool and there's such like a coolness aura around you and like in whatever environment we are, like you're like top dog and all of that. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to be just like you. And I've got to know those people and they're like losers. They're like losers. And I'm like, whoa. What the fuck? Like losers in the sense that like they talk shit about everybody they hang out with. They fucking They they talk about people who aren't seen as like quote unquote cool in whatever environment they are. They talk about them like they're fucking peasants. Like you can just tell this is all they have is looking cool, seeming cool, people thinking that they're so cool, 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 cool. That's it. That's all they have, and they are hyper aware of it, and that's what they're always trying to maintain it and build up this persona and these walls. But then when you just look in for a little bit, you look in a little closer, baby, they be the craziest breakdowns like ever. Like genuinely, like psychology studies, like it's crazy. So I don't partake in that anymore. I don't partake in that anymore. If I see you, you so cool, you so cool. I say you so cool, and I go about my day. Go about my day. I think about all the things that I do have, and I leave that alone because you never know. You never know. People only post the good things on Instagram. I'm not trying to say that in like a comforting yourself from like your own shitty fucking life type of way, but I'm saying that in a sense that like there's just no reason. Like I feel like especially in the social media age, it's so easy to just like want something, want what someone else has, and it's like then you see what they have, and it's like yeah, maybe I should love myself. Shit. So that's what I gotta say for that. Number seven. Wait, that's not number seven. Six. Number six. We have I love mozzarella sticks. Yeah, I growing up was never a mozzarella stick motherfucker. Like the idea of pizza inside out really jarred me. I was like, what the fuck? Even like what's it called? Tostino's pizza rolls. I was not eating those because I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, give me some fucking pizza. You live in New York City. Go down the street. Get that out of my face. So I never ate mozzarella sticks, and I never ate the fucking pizzeria rolls. I think I had it for the first time like 2 years ago, but even that wasn't that amazing. They're way too hot to eat, which is fucking ridiculous. Like I always knew that was a joke, but like they need to genuinely like fix that. I I don't know what possessed me. I can't remember the exact day where I was like, let me eat some mozzarella sticks, but sometime within like the past like year or so. Oh no, I know when it was. When I went to Chili's with my friends, I would say about like 2025. honestly. We got the triple dipper. I was like, oh, triple dipper, triple dipper, triple dipper. We got the triple dip, zip, zip, zip. And I was like, mozzarella sticks. I don't know. I don't like wings. I don't like where the fuck else they have on a little triple dipper menu. I didn't like anything the fuck else. So I was like, shit, I guess it's just mozzarella sticks. Like, that just seems like my safest bet. And my friends were always talking about the cheese pull on those. So I was like, you know what? Cheese pull, you pulled me. I'm getting the mozzarella sticks, or as I should say, the freaking mozzarella blocks that fucking chili serve. Those shits are like a puck size and like genuinely 30,000 calories each. Like you be eating that and be like, like mid fucking way, and they give you like six. Like oh my god, but they're so good. Yeah, yeah, my mouth is watering. Anyways, I ate it. I loved it. I was like, what the fuck, mozzarella, mozzarella. So now I'm a mozzarella stick motherfucker down. I love mozzarella sticks, and that's something that I learned at 22. Number seven, I believe this is. Nostalgia is outdated. I am so tired of Y2K nostalgia. Like, genuinely make something fucking new. And I get it. I get it. We're not gonna authentically recreate it because it was in the 2000s and everything is being modernized within modern makeup trends and fashion trends that have come within like the past decade, as in 2010. So technically we're not just like copying the 2000s, and it's not a super nostalgia thing, and we're gonna recognize it as a 2020 fashion style in the future because every generation pulls back from the past. POV, I'm the most fucking annoying person in the world. I don't fucking care. Make something new. Create something new. And my thing is the fact that like I don't know, like my thing is the fact that the freaking the year 2000, that was like what, 20 years ago? 20 years ago? Like why do you those when it was like 2022 and people were like, I'm still like 2008 girl right now. Like wait, like 2008 rainy day core. I'm like, some of y'all were born in fucking 2008. Let's see what they were doing in the fucking 50s. That's why I can actually appreciate Sabrina Carpenter fucking white supremacist aesthetic. Because even though it's like, like it's shady as fuck, but at least it's like the 60s. y'all are doing stuff from freaking 2013. It just mainly lies in the fact that like I think people need to have their own personality when it comes to fashion. And I get it, like ha he, like everyone can have like different preferences and all that. Maybe I'm over here like you need to have your own personality in fashion, and someone who freaking copies everything Kendall Jenner was wearing in fucking 2016, whoever those people are, maybe they're like, no F it, I still want to dress like this. Like that's within my right. That's within your right, but I'm within my right to call that shit tacky. Like I genuinely think like that's just like my least favorite trend that's going on right now. People like copying like 2013 and all that, but then like copying it exactly how it looked. Like I said, I'm giving like BuzzFeed in this video, but like nobody, Sophia and Nygar are not wearing this. Sophia and Nygar are not fucking wearing this. Like I'm not word from word copying someone else's like style. So like even if I get it, like hi he like you're doing like this whole like 2008 thing, da da da, but like genuinely like where are you in it? Now you're just copying the people in 2008. Went off so bad with that one, but I don't fucking care. I didn't mean for it to turn into a whole tangent, but shit, we here. We here. Next one. I wrote that I'm like hella psychic. Yeah, I am like hella psychic. Um, Shoot, I hope this doesn't like impede doom onto me by sharing this little tidbit. But I've been having like dreams, and like that shit happens in real life, and I'm like, no, because I'm psychic. I'm psychic as fuck. Like I don't know. I'm not trying to get too much detail about things, but yeah. Whenever I dream about somebody that I haven't seen in a long time, I know for a fact I'm gonna see them, and I do. I do. I had a dream about one of my exes, and I was like, why the fuck did I have that dream about them? Genuinely haven't thought about this person like months, haven't spoken to them in months, haven't had contact with anyone they know in a long time. Like it's smooth sailing. I was like, why they here in my dream, right? I literally was like, I'm gonna see them. I'm going to see this person. I'm going to see this person, and lo and behold, a week later, I saw that person. So I'm like psychic guys. Like, do you guys even see the tarot cards on the thing? I know I'm like joking, like laughing and all that, but I'm like dead serious. Like, I genuinely get down. Don't play with me. Let me get my evil eye out before they start trying to get me. Y'all not gonna get me though. My angels don't play about me. They don't play about me. Okay, okay. Next one is I don't want kids. And some of y'all probably looked at me and was like, yeah, you don't really get that vibe. Like, why would that be like a whole thing you learned at 22? Like, you probably saw me, was like, you just always been a real motherfucker your whole life, and you knew that no kids was just not for you. I have a confession, guys. I used to like really want to be a mom and like a wife. And then, like, I don't know, when I was like 19, I like really thought about the realities of that. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I don't think those are two things that are needed in my lifetime. If it happens, it happens. The kids thing, no. Like the kids thing, like they genuinely. If you see me with a baby bump, if you see me with a baby bump, they genuinely brainwashed me. Like they genuinely took me. Someone else freaking abducted me, took me in a little alien spaceship realm, and fucking sucked my brain out and replaced it, and put me back on my alien world, and just had me doing fucking nonsense. Like fucking around and fucking having kids. Like that's just me doing fucking nonsense. And shout out to you if you have kids. That's all I can say about that. Um Next one. Next topic. I guess this like bleeds in to like what I said. Um Date yourself, people are extra. Yeah, when it comes to like the whole like I said, if you probably were like, wait, what? When I was like, oh, like I would rather be a wife. Well, I wouldn't be a wife because like like look what it's giving. Like I'm non-binary, so I wouldn't be anyone's wife. I'd just be someone's fucking wedded, whatever the fuck that's called, or the fuck non-binary people who are married called non-binary married bitches. That's what we call. It. So you probably heard me say that I wouldn't mind being a non-binary bitch who is married, and you're probably like, what the fuck? Because marriage sounds scary, and I if it happens, it happens. Like I feel like if I marry someone, I would have really had to like them. Like I really, really, really like you. So like that would be cool. Meeting someone that I really trusted and really camaraderie. What's the word? Comfort. Where the fuck? Someone who I really like. Someone who I found a lot of camaraderie in. Like that would be crazy. I trust you. I let you near me. I let you in my house enough to live in my house. Like I am like the biggest black cat sometimes. Like well, 90% of the time. Like if that happened, then damn, you kind of deserve to be here. So props to you. But other than that, I am on my I'm just gonna have to be single for the rest of my life because I'm tired of dealing with people. Yeah, I just do not have the time. Maybe like 3 years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, maybe like 4 years ago. But when I turned 22, I I'm mentally logged out. I can't. I have so many things that I want to do in my life. I have so many things that I want to provide for myself that I can't be thinking about myself and thinking about everything that you got the fuck going on too. No, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. So that's what it is. And that can also bleed into my next one. We're having a triple bleed going on. Look at that. It's like a period. It's that I'm asexual. And not even like, okay, I wouldn't say asexual. I would say more of like a pillow princess, just in the sense that, like, y'all can come here, but I won't come to you. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm not trying to say it on the YouTube, but if you wanna, but I'm not gonna. And I'm not stressing if I do or don't. Like, I'm not, like I said, there's like some asexuality mixed into it. So if you wanna, but I'm not going to. But like at the end of the day, I don't care. So that's where I leave with that. Um, Next one, shit. Since we just going up sexuality and all that, I'll say number whatever the fuck this is. I'm non-binary. Yeah, I didn't come out as non-binary or really discuss in myself in my brain if I'm non-binary or not until I was like 21. That's because I took a women's rights class and it really had me thinking about like gender and like why do I identify as a woman, yada 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 yada. I don't want to get into it too much right now because I will be making a video in June as I do like my whole like June gay series where I like analyze my favorite gay pieces of media and I just talk about like my gay experiences and just like gay like we're just gonna be like, ooh, we June, we gay, yay. So get ready for that. So I'm not about to get too much in detail about my non-binary experience and like journey and all that, but that's how it stemmed. And it's been a year. It's been pretty rocking. I'm having such fun. Yeah, I don't think I would have known that at any other age. And I guess I was 21, but I don't think I would have really accepted it at any other age. And that part was 22. So I really love myself for that. Shit, let's do a silly one. Oh my god, this is so random. But I forgot to show you guys. I had to get like shoes for like work, like comfortable shoes, and I went to L Train and I couldn't find any, but I did find some really cute clothes. So I'm gonna give you guys like a little mini haul mid video. I got these overalls and these are gonna be like the most like perfect summer overalls ever. If you guys can see them, shit, you guys probably like what the fuck. Y'all gonna see me wearing these at some point, so it don't even matter. It do not matter. And then the next one is like this skirt. Hold on, let me show it because I love it. It's like that, and I don't know. It's just so like ooh, so like medieval time with like the slit and like the little velvet part, all that. Ugh, love her. Anyways, let's get to the next point. Um, I would say my next one will be that I can only smoke American spirits. Now, you're probably like, what the fuck? You smoke cigarettes? And some of you are like, yeah, nice. Let's share a cigarette together. Like, there's probably two like reactions, or some of y'all probably just generally don't give a fuck. Honestly, I could do a little. I do a little ciggy every now and then if I'm just like really feeling it. Like if I'm really feeling it, or I'm really like tipsy and all that. Like, pass it to me, right? Right. But within that journey, I've realized that American spirits are like the only thing that get me going. And I think it's because the first one I ever had was like from some fancy, expensive ass brand that like my friend had, and I was like, ooh, oh, this is nice. But other than that, it's been like let down, let down, let down. And I think it's generally because like the taste just isn't strong enough for me. And American spirits, I don't know what they feeding y'all, but thank you. Cause we up. And that's the only thing I can smoke. Realization I had at 21. The next one is that I know who I want to be in the future, which I think it's like the most fun part about being 22. I feel like I've just reached a point where I'm like, okay, I just know myself the best at this point. Like, of course, I'm gonna go through like some hurdles, but like, I just like right now know who I absolutely aspire to be, and I have my inspirations. And I feel like when I was younger, it would be more like flip floppy. Like, one day I'm trying to be this person, and next day I want to be this person, but now it's like, no, I genuinely have my vibe. I feel like I've had this vibe for like the past 3 to 4 years, and I don't see it going to anywhere. Like, I can get a tattoo very confidently now. I can, do my hair a certain way because I know whatever I'm doing right now is going to be and within good fortune of my future. So like I'm that confident in myself. Like that's the only reason I can get this tattoo. Like if I I was like freaking 19 and I was thinking like, ooh, I want a tattoo. I would definitely not get this. Like this would be too like bold and too like, no, I like this, but I don't know what I'm gonna like tomorrow. Like now it's like, no, I know I'm gonna like this for the rest of my life. Like I'm here. Another thing is I already told this to my friend, and I was like, I know for a fact in the future I'm gonna be like some non-binary emo motherfucker. So I already like I know exactly what route I need to take to get the dream life I want to achieve. So I can say that for a 22-year-old, something I couldn't say when I was 20. Next one is cheeseburgers are really good. Yeah, I was not a cheeseburger person growing up. And I went pescatarian from when I was 14 to when I was 21 years old. So absolutely until last year, I was like completely like I don't eat red meat. So growing up as a kid, I never liked cheeseburgers because I don't know texture. And as a teenager, I never experienced cheeseburgers because like I don't know pescatarianism. So one day when I was like 21, I had a friend who bought a cheeseburger and it looked so good. And I was like, can I please have a bite? And she was like, really? And I was like, please. So then I took a bite and I was like, I'm eating cheeseburgers now. So that's my new thing. I'm still pescatarian, but pescatarian in the sense that like I will fuck with a cheeseburger. For our next one, we have frenemies are real. Maybe this is because
And
and
I, oh,
no, maybe this is because I just come from like a good friend group growing up. Like I don't fucking know. I wasn't used to, nor was I expecting some people to just be so motherfucking mean and such haters, and they will smile in your face. They will smile in your face. They be like, "Oh hey, oh I love you, I miss you, da da da," and then they fucking hate you. Bestie boo, bestie boo hates you. Like, what do you do when you realize that? And that shit hurt. Like, I'm not like this is the most serious we gonna get in this video. That shit fucking hurts. Like, the fact that people will literally be your friend and fucking want your worst days to come. I you know the first sign is always that they encourage you to do dangerous behavior. Like if you're like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna mess up this thing and X, Y, and Z because you know what, life is young and I don't give a fuck and X, Y, and Z. A good friend will look at you and be like, get your shit together. A good friend will slap the shit out of you. A good friend will pull you to the side and be like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but you need to get your motherfucking shit together because fuck no. That's what a good friend does. A friend of me. Yes, yes, girl, go do that. Yeah, do that stupid, dumb fucking thing that I would never do. Go motherfucking do that. That's what a bad friend of me does to you. And baby, let me say, between the past couple of years, I have let one too many frenemies on my spaceship. The alien takes in Trojan horses sometimes, and then the Trojan horses attack. And I'm like, alien said what? and I get confused, and I'm like, the thing is, like, it just always just goes back to the whole thing of like just feeling like someone just found camaraderie in you and they chose you, and you, like, this person just thinks you're so amazing just because they think you're so amazing, and da da da. Like, when this person just seems super like, of course a friend should be uplifting and like absolutely support you and love you, but when this person like loves you to the point where it feels like they want to like live in your fucking skin, and they express how they're kind of like jealous about this thing that you have, but they don't really care. They judge you for every single thing that you do, but they aspire to somehow like be you. Like, what I can say is, I remember I had this friend who didn't like this person that I was roommates with, and the roommate moved out and went to like this other apartment and it was having like a housewarming party, and I went and then I posted about it, and the friend was like, oh my god, mind you, the friend talked so much shit about my roommate, like fucking hated her guts, like was like, fuck this bitch, fucking hate her, right? And I was like, she's not that bad. Like, I actually really, really like her. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Friend fucking hated her. I posted I'm at her housewarming party. Friend was like, oh my god, why didn't you invite me? I was like, you fucking hate her. And then she was like, yeah, but like I still want to go to her housewarming party. Like, oh my gosh. I'm like, you said you fucking hate her. Why would I invite you? The wolves always show themselves. Because that should have been stop being the last day. That was my friend. But the thing is, like, you feel so attached to people sometimes, and that's something that I'm happy that I realized, like, when I was like, not that much younger. Like, it was like 3 years ago, but like still, like, when I was still on my come up to where I am now, I'm happy that I was never someone that was just super like, you know what? I guess like we're bounded together. Like, we have some sort of like trauma fixation together, and now we gotta be friends. Like, I'm happy I cut motherfuckers off because honestly should have did it sooner. But listen, listen, it's better having it than to not have. Am I right, guys? Am I right? My next one is Blood Orange not being A-list famous is racism. What y'all think? Because you all should be agreeing with me, or else I'll blow your brains out and no one will ever know that I did it because I'll kidnap your family. But yeah, Blood Orange should be like the most famous person in the fucking world. Like, that is some fucking like witchcraft. He didn't want to sell his soul. That's why he liked this type shit. Like, he should be Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator, give Blood Orange your fucking career. Blood Orange ain't never said nothing weird. At least Blood Orange ain't never said nothing motherfucking weird. Tyler fucking, I almost said Tyler fucking Perry. The fucking earthquake. Where the fuck his name? What? Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator um literally said that he fucking, I'm sorry. Like, Tyler the Creator fans hate when you do this shit, but the fact that this shit is genuinely on the fucking internet is hilarious. Then this motherfucker said that he hates Black History Month. Y'all, I'm fucking editing and I got tears in my eyes because I was like, okay, did he really say that? Because I remember like seeing that. Yo, genuinely. Why did he say that? Like, why did I hate Black History Month. Why the F do you still have to F and separate? The niggas still, oh, it's paying homage to our heroes. F that. Like, I get it. But at the same time, opening up straight with I hate Black History Month is just funny as fuck. Like, I get that he didn't mean it in like that way, I guess. But like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Like, fuck me if I'm wrong. Fuck me if I'm right too, but so yeah, but I'm not trying to bring Tyler. I keep fucking saying Tyler Perry. I don't want to bring Tyler the Creator down because, like, I don't know. I don't really have like I don't have a hatred for him. Who do I have a hatred for that I'm like, give Blood Orange your career and we squash that. Like, I leave that alone. Drake, Drake, Drake. Give Blood Orange your fucking career, and I mean the highlights of it, not this fucking Kendrick shit, and I'll never say shit else about you on this channel. Swear to God. Like, swear to God. Swear to God. Never say nothing mean about you ever. You got 2 months to make it do. Make it work. Ho. Next one is disco and jazz are the best music genres. Whenever TV shows would make fun of jazz or like disco, well, no one ever really made fun of jazz, but like when they make fun of like disco, like I love that '70s show, all its problematic glory. But there's an episode where they're like genuinely committing Stephen Hyde to like hating fucking disco. And I watched that and I was like, he's a fucking idiot. Like this is just like racism and stupidity playing at play as they usually do. They racism and stupidity just love going to the same playground. Like I don't know. Maybe they live in the same neighborhood, I guess. But disco is so funky and fun and groovy and a good time, and so many of your favorite like pop songs just come from like disco inspired tracks. But people would deadass look you in the face when you put on a disco song and be like, why'd you put this on? I put it on because it's good. Why were you born with that face? It's fucking ugly. I don't want to see that shit. But here you go talking about, oh, why'd you put on disco? Why'd you put on just this jazz song? I don't want to just hear like music playing. I don't want to hear you fucking talking. So that's that. Next one is, maybe I shouldn't drink as much. Yeah, I've been like really hella like, mm, with drinking. Like I only generally drink when I go out, and I don't do a glass of wine anymore. Like I'm hanging with a friend. Like if it depends on how rare I see them, then maybe we'll have a drink. But like if I'm going to a restaurant, I'm not ordering a drink. Like I just don't like drinking casually because that just shouldn't be something that like anyone does. Sorry to like burst y'all's bubble, but this is our AA meeting, like all together. Together, 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 everyone. I'm trying to figure out another way to say next one without saying next one, but I haven't found a solution for that. So next one is I'm just never gonna be a heel. We. I'm never gonna be a heel wearer. I don't like heels. It will be my wedding day and y'all will see me with platforms on. Like legit wedding day demonias underneath my shit. Like I don't fucking care. I never did. Never did. Never did. I always knew as a young child that I never wanted to be someone that wore heels. Them shits look like they hurt. Them shits look like they hurt and they do. They do. I hear the last time I wore I can't remember the last time I wore heels and was like, ooh, yes, my heels. I feel so comfy. I feel so comfortable. And my feet feel like they can breathe. And I don't feel like the elevation is absolutely stretching my foot to the max point. And I feel my calves burning down my leg. And I don't feel a sting of the side of my left butt cheek as I walk. I don't feel like my toes aren't about to just crawl off my feet and roll off like marbles in the street. No, I don't feel that. Words said by fucking literal no one other than a drag queen. So that's never gonna happen. That was never in the cards, but like it officially became official when I was like, oh my god, like I'm older. What do like people who are like older do? I was like, maybe I should start wearing heels. Gunshot. Gunshot. I was then shot 50 fucking times. I then wore a pair of heels outside and I was literally just trying to walk to my friend's apartment, like 7 minute block type shit, and was like, no. For the next one, I said yoga every day, yoga every fucking day. B rolls in this shawty bad as hell, yeah, doing her downward dog, yoga every fucking day. Um, because I'm not trying to be like old and like I fall and I can't get back the fuck up. Like, no, I want to put some shit down and be able to pick it the fuck up. And I'm dead serious about that. And I tell people that all the time. Like, guys, like we should do yoga. Like, I just be casually bringing that shit up. A lot of people don't do yoga, and you need to stretch every day. Like, even if it's not like full on, like I'm doing yoga. Like, oh fucking I got my mat out and all that. Like, no, you don't have to do all that. Just do a little touch your toes for like 45 seconds. Do touch your toes while sitting down like that, like they had you do in a gym class. Do a little Russian twist. Do a A cat, cow. That's all you really need. Like genuinely, because you need to start preserving. Like I've seen people who are old like in the street, and I'm like, I feel so bad for you. Like I would generally fucking go fucking crazy if I saw someone who was like half my, not even half my age, like just like a quarter of my age, speed past me as I'm trying to walk to the fucking train station. And I do that to them all the time. I do that to them all the time, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I got places to fucking be, and I stretch my knees, so I, you should have been stretching. I don't know. But my last one. Ooh, my last one's actually ending on a good note. That's really nice. I have that I am not a failure. Rejection is redirection. I'm gonna say it again. I am not a failure. Rejection is redirection. That kind of sounded like a quote from MCR. Like, I am not afraid to keep on living. I am not a failure. Rejection's redirection. But it's the biggest truth ever. Like, I remember, um, like last year, if you don't know, because I never talked about this on this channel, I used to study pure math and I dropped it for my new major, and I cried so fucking hard when I realized like I'm not gonna be a math major. I'm not gonna do all the math activities that I've wanted to do. People aren't gonna ask me about my major. And I tell them and then be like, "Oh my god, like you're just so smart, like X, Y, and Z." Like that's just out the books. And I cried like for a fucking hour to the point where like my face got so puffy. I was literally saying this other day. There have only been like two situations that have made me cry like so goddamn bad that like damn I never cried like this before in my life, and that has always been like a situation involving like my parents or a situation involving college. Those are the only two things that get me going. It's like I honestly think college is beating the parents out. Like college be having me on the fucking floor crying, gagging, spitting, throwing up. The first time I ever went to college and took a college like math class, I got a D on my exam and I called my mom and I was in my fuck. First of all, I walked to my dorm crying. I'm walking to my car, just fucking crying. And I called my mom, bitch. My roommate was out. Mom said, "What wrong?" Baby, I broke down. I broke down. I was crying so fucking bad. I was like shaking, like literally. But when I dropped that math major and I failed my fucking math exam and I realized that we never gonna meet that point, cried hard as hell. Cried hard as hell. And I was literally repeating to myself, like, I'm such a failure. I am a failure. Like I literally fail. Like fail your fucking T's. Like I'm a fucking failure. And I just had to learn that you know what, rejection is redirection. Like it's not that serious. Calm the fuck down. So yeah, shit. What y'all think? What y'all do today? What'd you have for lunch? I don't know if you're used to seeing me. If you're not, then you're probably like, oh, you're just someone that wears glasses. Haha he he. I tricked you. I don't usually wear glasses. This is the first time I ever wore glasses in one of my videos. I'm going to let you off the alien spaceship, guys. I guess I'll take my glasses off and just stare at you very intensively as I say this. I'm going to let you off my spaceship. I'll see you again next time when I depth you next Friday. Which you probably realize, like, I didn't post last Friday. I was sick, y'all, so I'm sorry. But next Friday, I'll see y'all and abduct you again. Love you. Bye. I think it's because my first one I ever had was like some was from some fucking the first one I ever had. I think it's because the first one I ever had was some I'm here type of thing, you know. The best way I also described it, I told my friend that I know I'm be like